This very Biafra that we are in quest to restore, we shall use this very nation to glorify your name at all times. It is a promise made by our leader, and that is the promise that we all that is following shall obey. No one, no man or woman born of a man, born of a woman shall go out of it. Great Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I'm here today to recall our minds, to remind us the policy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the servant of the people of Biafra, the prophet of our time, a man who sacrificed every of his comforts for our sake. I want to stand here today again, being the Wednesday 17th of January 2024, to recall and to remind us once again every single policy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu concerning the Biafra restoration project. And I strongly believe these policies should be often being reminded to Biafran by the members of IPOB. Because this is why you are a member of IPOB. Because you have a duty to discharge. You are not just a member for a member's sake. You are a member to embrace responsibility and carry out that duty accordingly. We have millions of Biafrans, which amount to over 75 million population. You are, as a member of IPOB, you are their representatives. You are their mouthpiece. Both those in agreement and those in disagreement, you represent them. Why am I saying what I'm saying today? Because our people mind need to be always hit on the blue button in order way to recharge them. If not, they will be discharged. What are those words and desire and the policy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu concerning Biafra restoration? I will name them one by one. And as I'm naming them, I want every Biafran, every patriotic Biafran who are not criminally minded. I mean hardworking Biafrans that want development in our land, hardworking Biafrans that want peace and tranquility in that space and that territory called Biafra. This is the people I want to address and remind them what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand for and what IPOB stand for generally. In pursuit of Biafra restoration, that should not be in any case Biafran will be maltreated in the name of we want to restore Biafra. These are the line of policy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB generally. Our people have faced so much and suffer so much intimidation in the state of Nigeria. Our people have suffered so much hatred, discrimination, racism. And this is why we are pursuing Biafra, so that they will have a comfort place called their own, where the government will love them, where their representative will take them as their first priority, not as a slave. And this is why when the IPOB led by Mazi Nnamdi initiated sit at home, it was under spirit of volunteer of people of Biafra. It was not any day IPOB enforced sit at home. Have never happened in any record of IPOB. We only come on air by our leader, who is speaking for all the members of IPOB, and he announced sit at home based on a purpose. There is no single sit at home that has been announced by IPOB that not attached with purpose. And if that purpose is being mentioned on air, every Biafran, every reasonable Biafran and patriotic Biafran, they will go in their private and in their secrets. And the reason with that particular purpose, and take it as their own duty by deciding voluntarily, say yes, this is another way to demonstrate our displeasure in the state of Nigeria, and they will all obey. It seems that many of us have forgotten this particular role Mazi Nnamdi Kanu played. And this is exactly what angered the British government. That these people, 75 million people, are strongly behind him. Without enforcement of anything, they will obey. They became afraid. Biafran people are Republican in nature. If you know the meaning of someone being Republican, you don't dare you force us for anything. We will rebel against it. We are the oldest people on the surface of this earth. And as the oldest people of the surface of this earth, nobody will have capacity to enslave us. It's not possible. And that is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu studied us properly and say, yes, I will bring back the glory in us, that we will sit down around the table as our culture and decide on what we will do, which IPOB have been practicing. In our meeting as members of IPOB, we debate, we deliberate in a meeting, not in a public, not on social media. That's why sometimes when we engage in our meeting, we may last 4 hours, 5 hours, deliberating seriously, arguing on our meeting. At the end of the day, and that is who we are, Republican in nature. At the end of the day, we come in conclusion of something very, very fantastic without any mistake. Just to demonstrate that spirit in us of you cannot enslave us. That is who we are. This is why the British hate us. And this is why the Fulanis who have this culture of enslavement is finding it difficult in Nigeria. because they have met one particular race and they say this race is stubborn because they want to apply their own culture of enslavement in us, and which will not work. It is only we that have that nature, that if you are 5 in number in your family, your elderly one can never sell your father property without consulting others. Tell me other tribe that have that culture in that contraction called Nigeria as a whole. It is only us. And it is only we that if one person made it in an entire family, others did not help you. Not that they help you to make it. You made it alone on your own. But when you made it, the family members will call you and sit you down around the table of the family, in the presence of the family, and they ask you, what about us? What are you doing about us? Settle us. They are not pleading, they are not begging you. They will put it as it's your duty. It doesn't matter if you are first one, if you are second, or even you are last. You will come to the round table of the, because you cannot use the blessing you acquire or the blessing of God in you as one that made it to enslave us or others. Then you must dish out that purely democracy. The world learned democracy from our hand. They came, they saw what they see in our land. Then when they say, they now go and give it a name, democracy. Say your mind and demonstrate your displeasure. This is who we have always been. And that is why no man born of a woman on this surface of earth can enslave us. Rather, you will find yourself in trouble. You will land yourself in a heavy trouble that you will never be comfortable again in your life for making attempt of enslaving the people of Biafra, the oldest people on earth. You cannot. We understand the way of God, because God has been with us before other people of this race, of this surface of this earth. Nobody should explain God to us. We should be the one to explain God to the people. We understand the way of God. The way of God is in us. We answer the name. There is no other race on this surface of the earth that answer the name that follow God. It is only we. What do we hear? Chi this, chi that, chi that, chi that, chi, everything attached to God. If you look at our faces, you should be afraid of us, knowing that these people, they are not human like you. Biafrans are not human like other people. We are made different, and nobody can take it away from us. Remember the word Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, they will never declare official war on us. They are going to declare tactical war on us so that the world will not come against them. Who was he referring to? Britain. Britain declared war. They have declared war on us. British Takus have declared war on us and told the people they hand over that idea. Look at how you are going to do. Make sure you are dealing them in this manner. Don't make it, if you make it official, the world will come against you, because they are fighting for their right. You don't dare you declare open war on people who is fighting for their right. They have never trespassed. They have never stand on anybody's stool. Rather, they are on their own with fighting their right accurately. So you don't dare you declare war on them. But look at how you will do. You intimidate them, disappear them, apply this, apply that, make it silent. We are there to represent you in the United Nations. So the United Nations will not, because who are the United Nations? Are they not the one managing the United Nations? They say it is in our table. So it is only fools that you will ask to die, and that person will die folding his or her hand to die. And that is why IPOB, we understand the game of the evil Britain. We say, okay, we will defend ourselves, because self-defense is an international law. Then we give them self-defense. Out of the ignorance and the illiteracy of the people that is representing you as governors and the senators and the House of Rep members, they went out of their way without knowing what we did. I want to remind these people today, where is the Almighty Allah, who we are everywhere, even dominating the governors elected in our land, dominating them, making decisions. Where are them today? They don't dare you face a man who seems to be a human animal. You don't dare you face a man with spirit of human animal with Bible. No. That means you are stupid. Who wrote the Bible? Those who encourage them, those who bought arms for them, those who give us Christianity is the one, is the same people who told them go and kill them. Look at what we are giving to them. We have told them forgive your enemy. God will fight for you. Go. They will believe that God will fight for them. Then IPOB understand the method. We told them no, God will not fight for us, because God have already fought for us by giving us hands, giving us head, giving us eye, giving us nose, giving us mouth, giving us leg. We are perfectly made by God. So God have already fought for us by giving us everything perfect in us. So what we will do is, we will purchase exactly what they have. And that is only when this human animal called the Almighty Allah, that is when we will meet up with them and crush them. And we have crushed them in the east. Go and meet Almighty Allah. Go and meet Atiku Abubakar. Go and meet Aluku Dangote, who these are the grand patrons of Almighty Allah, this terrorist organization that is ravaging the world, sponsoring the world, to the world terrorist organization. Every fund that you see today, Al-Qaeda is manifesting against the world. Every fund is coming out from Nigeria, being sponsored through these idiots. This is why I want to remind every Biafrans today, every single word of Mazi Nnamdi. For those of you who have made yourself a useful tools of sabotaging this journey, I want to remind you something. Whatever you do today, the record is there for you. Nobody, no earth, nobody, no country. We don't need any help of any country. I keep on saying it. I said it earlier, before everything now beginning to play open. We don't need anybody in this. Let me tell you how the world politics function. Nobody helps you until you help yourself. When you help yourself arrive at the point of completely eradicating your enemy, the world will not come. They say, okay, now you have done what we are expecting you to do. The world politics is like a pastor who owns a church, and your marriage is having problem, you are having a disturbing or trouble marriage. Their husband is the member of that pastor. You, your wife, is the member of the same church, pastored by the same pastor. What do you want the pastor to say? When you are a member, the man you call your husband is a member, or the woman you call your wife is a member, and you are having trouble marriage. The woman will go to the office of the pastor and complain about the marriage. The man will go into the office of the pastor and complain of the marriage. Be reminded that it's the same table that both of you are going. Both the one that is suffering in that marriage is going to the same table of that man, of that pastor. Both the one who is intimidating and making the other one to go through hell in the marriage is also reporting to the same table of the pastor. Is it not mystery? I'm asking you. I know where I'm going. I just want to use that thing to do a very fantastic example. Both of you, let me say I'm the one intimidating the woman. The woman will go to the table of the pastor and report me. And the pastor will call my attention. I will still go to the same table where my woman went, and report this and explain to the pastor what is playing. Do you know what the pastor, do you know the duty of the pastor as a wise man who don't want to involve and who want his business to be moving smoothly without any trouble? Do you know the duty of the pastor? The duty of the pastor will always end, let us pray. That is the highest thing the man will tell you. Let us pray. Let us hand over this issue to God. God will intervene. This is what the United Nations is all about. This is the gallery of the United Nations. Gallery of the United is like gallery of office of the pastors. They will resolve no problem. You, as a human being, God have given prayer is the one to resolve your problem. How you are going to resolve it? After you resolve it, you bring the result to the table of that pastor. You will not see the pastor will not breathe. Glory be to God. These people have resolved their problem. But that deception will continue there. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us put it in the hand of God. If you are not wise enough, if you are the one this is affecting. Only what you will do, you now put your situation in a scale and weigh it. Should I continue this business? Should I quit this business? It is only left for you because the man that you are reporting to is not following you home. He doesn't know how your bedroom look like. He doesn't know how the pot in your house that you used to cook look like. Remember, you are the one that know the in and out of your home. You are the one that know where it pains you and where it sweets you. So you are the one to solve your problem and bring result to them. And as soon as you engage in doing that, the man will go into the office and say, "Oh Lord, thank God, these people have concluded they have resolved their problem." He owe you no solution. I know why I'm giving this analysis now. Why I'm giving this analysis is for those of you who don't understand politics of freedom. You know, when all of you hear politics, it sounds so, how can freedom be politics? There is no politics that is greater than freedom fighting. That is the highest politics of this earth. That's the highest politics of the earth. Always write that comment down. That is what United Nations is like. Office of pastoring a troubled marriage. Wife is a member, husband is a member. That is why they will keep quiet and watch you be slaughtered. The day you're ready to defend yourself, and those who are coming to kill you see hell, why they are coming to see you. They are not finding it easier or fun anymore. Then that is when the United Nations will now hear both of you voice. They know that now that you have arrived to the point of solution. That is only when they will step in. If we didn't do what we did in the Southeast, today, nobody will remain in the East. No single human being. Because this plan of demolishing your businesses or crushing your businesses in the western part of that Nigeria and the northern part of Nigeria is already there for a decade. It has been there. It's not today. It has been there, not today. Before we are born, that plan has been there. And the only way we can do it and give ourselves a relief, save ourselves by ourselves, not by anybody, is to tell those human animals called the Allah, heavily sponsored by Britain, to tell them, if you kill one, we will kill 10. We will make it open to them. If you kill one, we will kill 10. And we establish it as a policy. Then you will see them restrict their movement. You will see them go back and say, we don't want to die. Because no killer, no murderer want to die. They love to murder the others, but they will never allow themselves to be killed. Remember what Mazi LionMan Kanu said. Our mothers will be going to market. Our brothers will be doing their businesses. Our children will be going to school. The war of Biafra will be going on. So as an IPOB member, how dare you, criminal-minded saboteurs, being breeded by Nnamdi, will not inbox you and be asking you questions. You owe them no explanation. Go to my inbox. I have over 1 million messages. I don't reply it. Many people, they will say, this LionMan doesn't reply message. Yes. I don't owe you any explanation. The only thing I owe you is result. Anytime you see result, like the way Mazi LionMan Kanu and the IPOB leadership produce result in terms of security in our farm and our bushes. This is only what this IPOB movement own you. We own you no single explanation of any kind. So if you're asking me and you count it as this man is too proud, he doesn't reply people's message, I don't owe you any explanation of replying you. I make it today I make it clearly today on air. I owe you no single explanation. What I owe you as a member of IPOB to contribute my quota, let those in front line produce results. When the result is produced, my duty is to help you announce it and they reach out to you and you hear, this is where we are now. Period. This is why I don't reply your messages. All your messages, I see them, I read them, I can't reply you. Do you know the meaning of that? What he said? By our mothers will be going to markets, our farmers will be going to farm. Our businesses will be going on. Our children will be going to their school. While the war to restore Biafra will be ongoing. Do you know the meaning of that? Do you know the meaning of that? That you, Biafrans, should voluntarily and patriotically defend and maintain peace and tranquility in the city of your business places, not to sabotage your city. Anybody who is coming to sabotage your city, because now somebody, you say you are fighting for Biafra restoration. Is the Biafrans your enemy you are fighting for? Or is Meiti Allah Fulani and Britain that you are fighting against? No, I want to explain to me. Then how come are you now doing the one pursuing the Biafrans? Chasing them here and here, kidnapping them, snatching their car, destroying their business, taking ransom from them. So have Biafrans, now that you are fighting to free, have they now automatically turned to British citizens or British government or Fulani? Common sense is not. I keep quiet all this while. Common sense is not common. The same insusu unu mere foreigners iji were unu war multi-billionaires in the name of they are preaching God to you. You have a God before them. Then they brought God for you and said this is the way. You gullibilly follow and you make them super rich. And you don't know that what they need is just that you have wealth. That they know that you are a wealth producer. What they need is, and there is no way you will collect something from somebody without confusing or putting fear in that person. Let me tell you something. Nobody put me in a state of fear. My name work for me. I go okay. I go that. There is no amount of wealth you will take and put fear in me. You know, since I've been reading my Bible. That's why sometimes when I look at all these young pastors trying to place fear, I look at them and laugh. You cannot you look at me finish. You look at this face finish. You want to put I look like somebody who will use words written by Britain and put fear in me. Are you out of your senses? Are you out of your mind? I'm asking you. Are you out of your mind? Nobody have the capacity of putting fear in me. Finish. Okay, let me check my WhatsApp. This is me for you. Okay, is okay. Thank you very much, my brother. So what I am saying is this: we should be reminded. We should be reminded of the policy of Mazi Nnamdi. We should be very, very reminded of that. Have it in mind that there is no way, or in any case, we should see any or allow anybody that will trouble Biafrans in Biafra land. If you see them, and if you are among those who have this mentality, go and retrace your step. You don't trouble those you want to free from trouble, because they're already in trouble and you want to free them and you are troubling them. And somebody is recruiting you to trouble them and you accept to bring more trouble to your own people. Let me excuse me, I'm coming. Let me lower my this thing. This thing set is on somewhere here. Let me just. So there is no, in any case, any Biafra should be trouble in Biafra land. This is the policy of Mazi Nnamdi. Everything IPOB does is under volunteer spirit. There is no way, when you see anybody in this act, youth of Biafra, be at alert. If you see anybody in the act of trying to trouble Biafran in Biafra land, kill the person. Take off the head of that person immediately. Don't waste time. In the name of Biafra, the person say, you should sit here. You should not move here. You should not go here. The youth should gather and remove the person's head immediately. Cut off the person's head immediately. Don't waste time. These are the British agents. These are the Fulani agents who want to trouble our land. Remove their head. They don't deserve to be among us. If you are looking for who to fight against, go to the north and fight the Funanis. Because these are the enemy of Africa. These are the people carrying all manner of terrorism, sacking villages of indigenous people in that place called Nigeria. If you believe that we are too strong, go and meet them in the north and fight against them. Not in our land, a peaceful land. And if you allow any politician to be sponsoring you and be using you, I see the group of youth, they tie their hand. About the number of them, like 50, is it 47 of the youth? I don't know how many of you saw that video. They tie their hand, they say these are the members of ESN. You know, it's not everything that somebody will come out here, we will begin to waste our precious time to be debunking or to be answering. That is something that somebody need to pass the stage. These are the gullible youth. These are the gullible youth. Politicians are recruiting to trouble the land in the name of they want to destabilize Biafra restoration project. These are the gullible youth being deceived by politicians. Unless an Igbo group, some evil politicians in our land. These are the gullible youth. Do you think he can catch one ESM member? Where do you train? Where do you think you train? I'm asking you. Who give you the training? Who give you the training? Do you think where do you want to see them? Can you catch spirit? I'm asking you. Can you capture spirit? Where do you want to see a ESM member that you talk more of for something? Yeah, ESM member. And some people are there. Now go on many na media. Some people are there. Whenever they tell you nonsense, you believe. Whatever they tell you nonsense, you believe. Because you have become so stupid, so unreasonable. Because of how the mentality how you brought up. This is the same mentality they told you God will do everything for you. God will just pray. God will not come and shower you. God will give you water. God will give you road. God will give you electricity. God will give you at this your age. Since you are born from the childhood, God will give you this. Still, God have never given you. Is it not the time you wake up and said, no? Is this words actually true or false? Since you have been praying and believing nonsense in your life, do you have road? Have God built road for you? Because it's not duty of God to do so. It is your duty as a human being. I pity those youth. I pity them. The same people who will recruit them, the same people who deceive them, the same people that will hand them over to government. Because this is what let me tell you what Nnamdi is doing in our land. They will go to them, they will tell them, I will get you ESM member. I've gotten the information, I've gotten where they stay. As if they have the capacity to approach even small mind where ESM are staying. Who born you where to approach that place? Are you insane? You want die? As if they have the capacity of approaching them. What they will do? These people are heartless. This Nnamdi Ipob group and the politicians in our land are very heartless. As soon as they go to Abuja and tell them we will get them arrested, they will not carry phone and call one. So let me give the youth now a clue. I want somebody to cut this place of this way. I want to explain now how they are making our youth use them to collect money and deliver them. Because they can't deliver ESL. They can't deliver any single member of ESL. So they want to go to Abuja. Now our people now have turned to means of fraud, selling their own children for fraud just to put money in their pocket. They will not go to Abuja. They will tell like a million administration, and they will tell you one criminal from Anambra will go and say, I know where Anambra ESN is staying. I have gotten the information. I just need mobilization fund. That one, of course, British, they are very desperate. They will not tell them that it will not come, because that's nothing they do without calling their masters. He will not carry phone and call British ambassador. Look at the latest development I've gotten now from Chief so from Igbo land. How do you see it? That one will tell them, hey, that's what we want. Give him money, give him money. Give him money, let us go and get them and kill them. Because that is the kind of war we want to fight. We want to be killing them so that they will reduce in their number. So that they will give up. This is what these criminals are not doing. They will not go to Abuja. Sell their own blood, their own youth, sell them away and call them on a boot pockets in the name of ESL. They will not go. He will release fund to them. He will release fund to that criminal. He said he will not force him to sign document. If you don't produce, if you don't see result of this thing, I will jail you. I will put you in jail. And because you know what he have already planned, that he want to destroy his own people because of not to collect money, he will not sign the document. Aside that, those one will say, he's sure of what he's doing now. They will take copy, he will take copy. He will not move around because many youth are very jobless. No work, no company to work, no employment. He will not meet one chief or one of Olu from one community. That one will now meet one young guy, very heartless one guy. One of their political talk. Now tell them, go and meet some, you talk to them that DOS are recruiting. He's working with DOS. And most of these youth, they will not listen and know, it's true. I want to defend my land. Most of them are like that. Most of them have a good heart. Most of them they don't have that criminal mind. Though. Most of them are like that. They will say, we want to defend our land. This opportunity I have been looking for. They will gather them. Gather them. Gather them. What do you ask yourself? Can ESL be recruited in somebody's compound? Common sense is not common. In somebody's compound, they will not gather them as number as they want. The same man who have collected money in Abuja, he will not settle one Igbe from that community, settle Olowu, settle those ones that know the game. They will not settle them. Innocent youth that did nothing wrong for them to them, out of their evil, they will now gather them in someone's compound. They will not call army and already those army know the game. They will settle those army, settle SAS, settle all of them. If it is maybe 200 million they give him, he will give the army, will give DPO money, because DPO will know about the game. He will give DPO their own share, give army commander their own share, give civil defense their own share. That's how we distribute this money. They will not come and pack innocent people. As they pack them, they will now pay media. Because media must know that these people are innocent. They will not pay them. First of all, they will torture them. They will tell them, if you don't agree, they kill you. And most of them, you don't know what. I have gotten every information how they are doing this thing. Maybe if they capture like 40 something of them or that innocent people, they will bring out 2 and kill in the presence of those small boys. Their mind will not cut. They will say, if you don't agree according to what they have forced us to agree, you remember, they will kill us. Of course, nobody wants to die. The next thing they will begin to confess, yes, we are. In another way to preserve his life. Yes, we are. And most of our brothers in abroad, their hand are inside this thing. You are in abroad, they cannot abroad that is full of opportunity to hustle and make money. Is it not the same things abroad that we are? That opportunity is everywhere. You may not have opportunity of building mansion, but you feed yourself, take care of your family, live fine wherever you are. The opportunity is there. You are not hungry. But because of your laziness, you are in abroad. You are not participating in the effort to consume the life of your own brother at home, the group is suffering. Because of $200 they will send to you. $200 that can never even $200 that can never even last in my pocket for 3 days. You will deliver your own youth. Do you see how useless you are? Upon the place you are, you have opportunity. Do you see how useless you have become? Because of evil in you. Evil in you have made you so lazy that you are even joining these morons back home. Call Ohanes and Debo. Killing your own people. Because laziness cannot. What you do in abroad is following old women from here to here, following old women just to survive and eat. So anywhere money comes is opportunity. I have all of you. Most of them, I have all of you record. I keep, you know, what the people call me, they say CIA. I have all of you. Very soon I will be calling all of you name on air. Very soon I will be calling all of you, especially those ones in abroad. I'll be naming you one by one. And there is something I want to tell the leadership and our ESM members, they should be very watchful. Let them plant their eyes, their ego eyes on the compound of our politicians. Because most of kidnapping now, kidnapping victims, they are not keeping them in the bush again in the east. Because of what? Because of ESN is moving around the bush, searching out where they are keeping our people to collect ransom. Now they have changed strategy. They have changed strategy according to the information. According to information given by a good Biafran police officer. What they are doing now, most of houses you see now, especially the politicians, let me tell you that our society, not this work will not be carried out only by IDOB. You have to be the security of yourself as well. Because when you are watchful, you will not pass the information. The information that will not go to the dry source. Very soon, they will begin to bust the houses of these people. Because there's no way we can tell Nigerian police to go and do it, because they are the one doing it. Most of houses now of politicians in our land now is a dam where they keep people, our business brothers who come to develop our land. This is where they are keeping them now. Imagine he going providing a house. I don't want to mention the name of that one now, because I can't appreciate how they imagine an Igwe providing a building, using his own compound as a ransom den, and the police is standing on the gate of that house. Do you see how dangerous Nigeria has become? Fulani commander now give him army to be standing on their gate, while our brothers are inside there, tie their hand back, demanding for ransom. When you see them, you say, this is a politician house, so this is a army is standing here, but how can victims be in the compound? You will pass. Fortunately, that is where the victims are staying, where they are keeping them. They have changed strategy. They are keeping them in the houses of their own Igbe, their own politicians that call themselves politicians representing them. Kidnapping business is what they are doing now. In our own land, in Biafra land, when I say peace, you go there. I can hit you. Hitting is coming. And there is one pastor in River State. Police is standing on his gate while those kidnapper victims are inside his compound, waiting to deliver money. Army is on the gate of this pastor. And on Sunday we carry Bible and drink Coca-Cola, finish, you go there and be shouting. The same police that is guiding him is the same police that is helping to kidnap and put inside his compound the collect ransom. Do you see what we do? You see the kind of SS stretching work these people are giving IPOB. Because they don't want development. 85% of pastors in our land does not want development, because they are seeing the disaster of Nigeria state as an opportunity of them enriching themselves. They don't want development. They are against it. They want to gather our people to be praying empty year by year. Year in, year out. But they know that when development comes, people will not understand what is called spiritual problem and the physical problem. But now, they can never differentiate physical problem and the spiritual problem. They have mixed everything up because of lack of employment, hardship. And this is where they eat. Imagine somebody with headache. They will tell you, in the realm of the spirit, I see somebody throw you stone in your dream. Somebody with a headache that require them to go to pharmacy. If you don't have money, if it is this country where you maybe don't have money, you go to pharmacy, or there is pharmacy for government where they give money, where they give drug for free. You go there, if such thing exists, you go there and take and complain. Headache is what they give you. Under 5 minutes, headache is gone. Because in our land, there is nothing like that. What is not happening? This is a physical problem. They not only to do spiritual distance in other way. And our people are very desperate. They want to get well. They will not tell him sow a seed of money that will provoke God for headache. For headache, out of fear, that one will deliver on the table. We are watching. We are seeing every information is coming. But those politicians who have dived into this method, prepare. You and those your officers who support, even this Nigeria police and the army, they are not even ashamed of themselves again. They have now recruited them into criminality. Call yourself a trained security. And they recruit you into criminality instead of you to defend the people of the land. You now join them in punishing the people of the land because you want to make money anyhow. Don't worry. That place, that gate you are standing, the day they will come, the day we will come and rescue our people, you will go down. The world will see it. When it happens, we will bring those people and untie them. Your dead body will be lying on that floor. Then let me see what we said that time. Yes, we are watching. We will not know what the word will say. We will not know what the media, that brand envelope media will say that time. Whether they are going to say we don't have the right. Maybe they will say we don't have the right to rescue our people. They will tell them which law said that. Yes, rescue is rescue. That very moment we will now remind them that the rescue of somebody that is needed, that his life is in danger, is rescue. It doesn't matter where that person is. The most important thing that we have rescued them, we have rescued them. That's the most important, that's the most fantastic news. They are rescued, they are rescued. It doesn't matter where you rescue them, it doesn't matter who died when you are rescuing them. Yes. Criminality is condemnable all over the world, wide world. Tell the Britain that we know the game they are playing. They don't want Igbo land to have peace. They don't want Biafra land to have peace. And we enforce that peace to stand. If he put head, because what Mazi LionMan can say is our fathers and our mothers will be going to farm, doing their business. Our brothers will be doing their business. Our children will be going to their school, while the war to free Biafra will be ongoing. And that is how it will be. Because we are not fighting against our people. We are fighting against Britain and the Fulani. Then if the Yorubas want to involve themselves, they are free to involve themselves. They will hear it now. We have powerful two enemies. Then any other tribe who want to buy the case can come in. You are free to come in. You are free. You are 100% free to come in. And I walk abacha. You got a lot of men. You are free to come in. You see that the man you are holding, Mazi LionMan. You see that strategy you want to use is a waste of time. He said, "What? You cannot kill him. I am telling you on media. You cannot kid him. You cannot jail him. You cannot do him. You are holding him, let us hold him long time so that the Biafra agitation will die. The Biafra agitation will carry fire. If you want him to be in your hand, where Biafra will be restored, then you bring him with your entourage. We will now bring him with condition to his own country. You can do that. He understands the journey. Why I'm saying this, and I'm saying it to the people. These gullible Biafrans, they say they are IPOB members. You come into IPOB, you don't know the meaning of freedom fighting. You come, you think this is a church meeting, or this is a family meeting, or we come for your family organization. You are very stupid. You are asking what will happen to. What do you think will happen to Mazi LionMan? Nothing will happen to him. Are you begging for the freedom of Mazi LionMan? You must be out of your mind if you are begging. Nobody beg anybody. The stupidity anybody can do is to come and say, please, please. Do you say please? Do you say please? Are you trying to insult over 75 million population? Please. It's a pity that most of you don't know what you come to do in IPOB. Most of you don't know what you come to do. What is a freedom fighting? If you don't know, this is freedom fighting. Those who don't want you to be free, we apply every method. One, the very bigger tool they will use is lie. They will lie again. They will lie to you. Now, do you want them to tell you the truth? Do you want them to say, hey, the DOS are very fantastic people. They are good people. They are doing the work they are doing. They know how to do this work. Is that what they want the enemy to come and tell you? Do you see how foolish you are? What do you think an enemy will tell you before? Don't you see how Nelly came in? When he want to destroy IPOB, he first of all put lie Elohim. First of all put Elohim in the front. This is the perfect strategy, and I love it. I love the strategy that enemy are using. The strategy is very, very fantastic. Apply lie, deception. Of course, that is exactly what they will do. Is it not the same lie they lie against you, like they lie to you that your forefathers are evil? Is it not the same lie? When you ask them to provide evidence, they will tell you one useless man. I think the man is in Holland or something. When I ask him that's one depend. I reply him. Every time I will see him, he will say the evil of our forefather. One day he came into my board. He brought himself out because I don't. If I listen, I don't. He have his opinion to put on air. After my program, I saw his message when he said, "Am I saying that our forefathers?" I say, "Mr. Man, can you provide me evidence of the evil your forefathers commit? Can you tell me?" He said, "They killed twins." I say, "Who told you?" I say, "In your own community. In your own community, have you called your father and your mother and asked them how twins died in your own community?" He said it didn't happen in his own community, but it happened in so many communities in the Igbo land. I said, it didn't happen in your own community, so it is in my own community it happened. I said, "Do you see how stupid you are?" I said, "This thing is not the story you had. When I was growing up as a child, I'm from Ungwa. When I was in school in Ibadan, my fellow Igbo people from Anambra, they will tell you, Wokemba, Ndori Madu, people who eat human being meat. The story is normal story in our land. It's normal. It's normal in our land. I think they will say them Bandori Madu. But I know that this word is because I'm somebody who asks information very well. But I ask my my grandmama, my grandmother is like this. That time, if I cause problem in our house, I will run go to my grandmother's place. If I cause trouble, my father will come and look for me there because you know that's where I will run to. If I cause trouble, that my father will say, I will beat hell out of you today. One day, I don't take Ben Johnson to my grandmama to my grandmother place. I'll ask her, I said, Grandma, ask Randem Valerie Mad. Do you know what old woman told me? And the woman died at the age of 112. At that age, old as that woman, she told me that is exactly what she herself had. You now know that this is a fabricated story. That is exactly what she had at that age. So in weakness, that's no. As a man as a boy with wisdom that time, I know that this is a fabricated story. I just relaxed. I said, okay. He said, why did I ask? I said, I want to know if you weakness in so that you will tell me how it happened. Is it not the same Britain that told you that your forefathers killed Ruth? One person should come out and tell me that. You show me you show me the better where they buried the twin show. I don't believe in nonsense. You will show me where is it, where. And I want you to come in and say, LionMan is here. Thank God we have what we call proof today, scientifically. What I will do, I will pay for experts. They will come there and dig the ground and get the pieces of the bones and test it. I will tell them and if they dig that place, they don't bring any bone, you pay me. And then dig this place, bring any bone. Because bone must be there. Give me the bone, let us test it. Let us go and carry out the test. This is where they want to. This is when we are preparing to sell evil to you so that you will begin to practice gay and lesbian. They are not coming out clear who they are. They are not coming out clear. These people. Now you say your forefathers are evil. Did them give them shit, put shit inside plate and ask them to eat to make money? But they give you shit to eat before you make money. What is money you make? To buy a used vehicle being used by white people. And they cannot even give you money that can buy you a brand new vehicle. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not idiot? Did their forefathers engage in such idiocy? No, the answer is no. Now, the one that is running now is human meat. They are giving them human meat. They say, Yahoo, eat human meat, you will get money. Did their fathers eat the same? Did they prepare human meat for your father to eat to make money? No. Who are they? Who is practicing that evil now? Is it not you? Ajomo labo angel of God. Evil. You said God will not punish you. That is why God is. God have used politicians to pay you. No single politician now that is not a criminal person in Nigeria. This is how God punish people when they insult their ancestors. As soon as you insult their ancestors, God will now give you a demonic leaders. Because that is the only way he can punish you. It's okay. You are insulting me. You are insulting my own set. I give unto you. Don't worry, I will punish you. And there is no other way that he can punish you not to give you bad leaders. He will deliver you into the hands of bad leader. Do you remember what I said? 2016. Is it 2016 or 2017? 2017 February. Oh yeah. About Timo, the dream I had about Timo's death. Somebody reminded me that dream last week. That's why I'm saying it now. Because sometimes I will talk, I'll forget. So LionMan, I watched your video when he was in one tiny room. Because life changes. He said you were doing broadcast with a phone. I say yes. He said there's something you said about Imo State. He said you dream. I say what? I remember. He said you said something that God said he's going to punish Imo State because Imo State has the highest number of men of God in Nigeria. I remember that I said that because go and make the research. Imo State has the highest number of men of God in Nigeria, both Pentecostal, both Catholic, both other Christianity dominant this thing. They produce the highest. And I remember that very well. The man reminded me. He said, I've been following that thing. And unfortunately, this thing is playing. Yeah, somebody said even Reverend Sisters. At 2017 February, I said this not here. I said, look at the dream I had. I was in dream. It was a terrible dream. Some tall giant came. I am in the Yamis. And that place was like field. They wrote it Imo State. So I'm going to punish this place. I'm going to deal with these people. I asked why. He said they are making mockery of my name. He said these men, all this large number of people you see here, majority of them are mocking me. They are fake. They are using my name for mockery. I said, is that why you want to punish this place? He said, I will punish them. And I remember what I said that time. I said, I give them mission. I said, okay, what can we? I said, what can they do? In that dream, it's like I was having discussion with people. I said, what is the solution? He said they should gather themselves, all of them, and come to that field. And pray and ask forgiveness of the engagement in using his name for mockery. And I said it that time. I said, look at what I had. You people should not should not be offended. Every man of God, both Reverend Father and Reverend Sister, you people should organize yourself and go to one field in Imo State. It must be in Imo State. Go and all of you go and ask forgiveness of whatever you have offended you, because you know yourself more than me. Who is fake know himself. I don't know you, you know yourself better. I said, look at the dream I had. All of them are meant because I'm not I would a church. They will listen to me. If I have church, they will listen. As IPOB member now, they send that IPOB Abiakwala. They don't know that God will speak to us as IPOB. Listen, there is no people God show the real and clear vision since IPOB started than IPOB members. What happened to Mazi Kanu in Kenya was reviewed by a Asian lady who is married to a Enugu state man in Germany. In this program, my program too, that was when the lady sent me message with what I say, oh God, look at what look at my dream. What happened to Mazi Kanu? That was 2018. No, 2019, 2018 ending. I was at work when the lady sent me that voice. And I tell the lady, I say, I don't want to play this voice on my media, because immediately that lady sent me that after listening to it, my spirit said, ignore this message. Later, I was at work working. Another voice came. Listen. I give her this message. And I told her to contact you. She's confused. She don't know where to display this message. But I directed her. That person does know. I directed her to send it to you so that you will be the one to. Immediately I heard her voice, I replied her, say, Madam, can you, I will anchor program after work. If I go home, I will anchor the program. Then I want you to call in that program and explain by yourself what you saw. He said, okay, if that's what I want, he will do. Immediately in my program, I called her in my program. She explained it. She said it on the air. And that is exactly what play in Kenya. He said it's in African country. And I remember vividly that girl said the place looked like, he said he was seeing something like Kenya. That lady, sorry, is a woman. See, I remember vividly that he said something like that. He said it's like Kenya. And they mentioned some people name that set him up. He said they called him for meeting. And all of them he mentioned is Igbo politicians. But I told him in that situation, I told him, don't call anybody name when you are calling. Since you have told me their name, what you saw, the people you saw on that dream, leave that part. Just say what happened in that dream and forget the rest. That was the reason why I did not mention those people's names. But the name of those people you mentioned was the voice of that. It's still in my phone. It's still in my old phone. I preserved that phone because of that thing. And exactly what he said. He said immediately, they surrounded him. They said, hand, they don't catch you now. That's what he said on that program. He said, they told him, hand, they don't catch you. This is your end. Then he said immediately, Chike doesn't organize men from nowhere. Somebody said he had it that very day. He said from nowhere, Chike doesn't organize men from nowhere. He said, and remember, Chike doesn't was still, what they call it, Uche Morfo was still deputy leader. But this lady did not mention Uche Morfo. Do you see what we call pure revelation from God? Because already God knows that Uche Morfo will not be there that time. He will go astray. He said Chike Doziem. He said that is one man they call Chike Doziem. Organized men. They now land there. They now land in that African country. And they begin to fight. He said the war was so brutal. Everywhere was fire. He said they now begin to fight with his men. Chike doesn't begin to fight with his men. Begin to fight. He said the fight was terrible that he has to carry his own child. Try to find where she will dodge. He said the fire come and meet them there too. He said this man was throwing fire. He said they will do hand like the fire will make boom everywhere, smoke everywhere. He said as they fight, those one that's holding Mazi Kanu now left him. Mazi Kanu now wrong. Come and embrace them. So they now carry him. So everybody, as they carry him, everybody begin to run. He now wake up. I remember Uche Morfo was still there. He did not mention, and then he said, Chike Doziem. Today, what is happening? When they took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do you remember that I said they are taking him, they will kill him under 2 weeks? What happened? Is it not the same IPOB DOS that stepped in? That plan was stabilized. That's why when I look at people that is going astray from this IPOB, I laugh. Why I laugh? They don't know what they are into. They don't know what they are into. If they, as this monetization was going on, this monetization of Facebook was going on, because all these things I know how to operate it. I go to places to monetize my page. I don't know how many of you notice this thing. I'm saying what I'm saying, evidence is there for those of you who is observant. Imagine Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. And I begin to notice that many people have monetized, they have monetized their pages. And they will be talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I said, why are these people monetizing their pages now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not here with us? Even the leader himself, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, with all followers he had, he never monetized his page. I said, why this our people now begin to monetize the page? Because we are human beings. Do you know what I did? I did not call it because I know how to do it. Even I was one directing many of them. Where he said, I said, well, it's your choice. It come to a time I said, let me monetize my own. I went and monetized. I don't know how many of you noticed this thing. I monetized my own. I think less than 1 month or less than 2 weeks? I was sitting down. A voice came. LionMan, you monetize your page in Biafra struggle. Is that what I ask you to go and do? You want to make money from Facebook for Biafra struggle? That's why there is no gift that is sweet as when you have the gift of hearing from spirit. He said, you monetize your page while I am looking at you. Immediately I remove it. Instantly, I remove it immediately. I remove it. That's why I say what I said that time. I said, IPOB members monetizing their page, they should pray that Satan will not enter them. Satan will not enter them. Because that is the only easiest way Satan will enter them. I said, I'm not against anybody, but if you can be prayerful, monetize it and be prayerful and guide yourself from temptation, go ahead. But if you cannot pray for one day, remove it. Trap. Remove your hand from trap. Today is playing. Today is playing. All of them that monetize that misbehaving. Serious misbehaving. Even when you bring them into a meeting to discuss something important, I don't know, how they feel the pompous. They feel arrogant because what you want to discuss that will be beneficial to Biafrans is not what gossipers want to hear from Facebook. What they want to hear is something that is trading. Anything that is trading, they enter there. Sometimes they will not knock saga. They want to knock saga on Facebook so that they will get followers. And that is oppression. That is oppression of demon. Demon is Biafra is a spirit one name. If you want to do things of the spirit one name, you go on the other side. That thing they call you to come and do. If you dare you pursue money there, you make mistake. I know they make money. I'm making money. But from another angle, not from this Biafra. I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman. but to bring it into business of Biafra, no, far away from that. Because we know what's in there. I contribute my own monthly dues. I pay. That is it. So, my final word to all of you: take your tongue and count your teeth. Take your tongue and count your teeth. For the youth in the land of Biafra, those who are watching me should help them. They need help. But most of them are not on media. They don't know what the enemy have in bank for them. IPOB is not recruiting any ESN. And if there is any need for recruitment, you will never hear it. That's why we have IPOB members and the coordinators and the Homeland coordinators, national coordinators. In their unit meeting, they know how to do it, operate it, and recruit whatever they want to recruit. It's not by going from town hall meeting telling people, come on, recruit. If dare you enter, politicians want to sell you and collect money. And I want the word, those boys they are holding there. This is our youth, innocent youth. The governors of those states should release those boys. They should go after those that use them to make money. That is my demand. They should go after those that use them to make that money. And release those boys. Nothing should happen to those boys. I will not, because of their stupidity, I say let them kill them. After all, if they recruited, they will use them to carry out criminality. No. These people, we are IPOB, we are like father to all Biafrans. When you have children, you may have bad one inside them. Will you say you want to kill that bad one? You will continue to manage that bad one. Praying, putting him in prayer. Giving him advice. One day he may change and become a better person like other children. This is what IPOB is. We are like father to every Biafran, both the criminal ones and the good ones. Both the Berimans and the odd. We want to say let us kill them, no. Because some people will say, as they recruit them now, not be them they go use the do kidnapping. Yes, they will use them. Most of politicians recruit them to use them to do kidnapping. And they tarnish the image of ESN or Ipob. Fine and good. We know that. But most of them need help. Most of them they don't know why the purpose they are until they enter. They now say that these politicians are using them against the peace of the land. Every criminality that is going on in that land is being championed by politicians. The same politicians. This is my anger. It's being championed by politicians and our pastors. Two people that's controlling crowd. These people, they are controlling, that say they are managing crowd in political level. These people are managing crowd in the religious level. But they are the one championing the whole criminality going on in the land. Very, very terrible. Then any day now, as this monitoring is going on now, any day now we go now and say, oh, they hit one pastor compound. Because he had to be hitting. Are you going to something that government is aware of it? Because government now is participating fully in the kidnapping our people and take ransom. How can somebody, tell me, how can somebody kidnap somebody and pay 50 million, 30 million? How do that money provide? Is that money coming from somebody's house or from bank? Which bank withdraw that money? Is it not from the bank they withdraw the money? I tell you that they know, government know. Somebody, if you ask it, can you do that in a developed country? Kidnap somebody and now, okay, let's say you kidnap somebody now, somebody that I know. And the person, of course, want to leave. I now go to my bank here in Brazil and say, I want 20,000, give me 20,000 reais. One, that is protocol to withdraw money here. If as I give them, you must give them 2 weeks notice before you withdraw that such money. Okay, I now give them 2 weeks notice. The next thing my bank will do is to call me or send me email. I hope all is well. Is this money? What is this moment money you are withdrawing in this bulk for? This is what they call country. They want to know why I am withdrawing that money. Sometimes they will call you, if you are very near to they will call you to your bank, to that very branch of their bank. You will go there. They will not ask you question professionally. Professionally. You will ask you question professionally. What do you want to do? They will use the money. The money is your own. They will ask, what do you want to do? Is it not that time I will open up and say, they are holding somebody that I know, they say they should bring money. And what do you think that bank will do? Where they have heavy security here. That is why people, there is nowhere mafians are not operating such. But all of them, they always catch them. If you do kidnapping here, look, there's one millionaire they kidnap here. It didn't take two weeks. They catch all the people who participated in kidnapping. Unfortunately, they killed the man. The man died. But they catch all the people who after the man have died. Because of how the money was moved. They catch all of them. Under 2 weeks, all of them is in jail. But tell me, how many times have they catch any Fulani or any, even this, our youth, our politicians are using to do the kidnapping? Somebody will do kidnapping, but a reverend father, 100 million, such amount of money. And nobody was caught. Nobody is in jail for that till today. Everybody is like, it's normal. In a place you call country. Did you say is a nation? Do you know what is 100 million in dollar? No. Do you know what is 100 million in dollar? I'm asking all of you. This is roughly $100,000 or above. Do you think you can do that in America with that dollar? They will not catch you. What is this governor taking us for? Governor say you don't know about it. Commissioner of police say you don't know about it. The bank manager say you don't know about the deal. Spare me that nonsense. Bank manager say you don't know about the deal. Governor of the state will say you don't know about the deal. Where 100 million was pooled and paid. The army commander of the state said don't know about the money. They have seen all of we finish. Is that because we're not matching Hoffman? That is why Nigerian government said that Chikedosim have handed over the Biafra struggle to him and to them. So that you now urge IPOB member to support Nigerian government so that they will restore Biafra. And some people who say that they are human beings now begin to ask, is that true? 116,000 something US dollar. And some people say it's true. So people you are fighting against to liberate yourself is the one now Mazi LionMan, the head of the US, now hand over the Biafra struggle to, so that they will help you give you Biafra. LionMan. Oh, LionMan. Well, this struggle have made me to know that our people, Fulani blood is too much. The Fulani to remain Hakarakan. So only Fulani blood can agree in that such nonsense. Let me tell our people. Any ransom paid, bank manager is aware of it. He take his own share. Tell them that I say so. Bank manager took his own share. Commissioner of police took his own share. Home, what do you call it? Chairman of Home Security took his own share. Likely, commissioners who are very close to governor, all of them took their own share from that money. Don't be deceived. Do you hear what I said? Don't be deceived. The money was shared by members of government. That is why the kidnapping was successful. Do you understand me? All these butus or where that idiot where the one they have just killed recently, the one that say is the commander of liberation Nigeria Liberation Army, Gentle, Yahoo. All this kidnapping they have done and collect money successfully. Your politicians are their politicians and the bank managers know about them. You hear what I said? They know in and out about that thing. That's just it. They know in and out of the deal. Tell them that LionMan said that LionMan accused them that they know everything about it. Nobody does kidnapping without government support that will succeed. Do you hear what I said? Nobody does kidnapping without government support that will succeed. I was part and parcel of government. If you do it, it can succeed. Just to still alive. Where? Where? Bring him out now. If he's still alive, bring him out. Bring him out tomorrow. If he's still alive. Yeah, you can call. You can call. Our brother who's okay, let me call you. Let me call you. Let me give you this great opportunity. Let me call you. If he's alive, bring him out.
Mazi,
Mazi, Deo.
Visit from Oregon.
Yeah.
Emana, I'm on a program with that holiday, the woman, named that, everything name is placed with that day.
Okay.
It was very recent, few months before Mazi was kidnapped, because I remember vividly that I came to the United States in 2020.
Yeah.
I couldn't go back to Germany because of the lockdown.
Yeah.
When you held that program.
Yeah.
So eventually, the day you made that program, when asking her to, because you were explaining that dream to us in your live program.
Yeah.
When you now said it is better you call the woman so that she can explain that.
Yeah, you are right. You are right. You are right.
So he told us that all of us were panicking. Some of us were writing like, oh, this is false, this dream with your, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So after 4 months, you told us you made the same program because exactly after 4 months, Mazi was kidnapped. So that's what I wanted to say.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that.
It wasn't that far at 2008. It was late, it was early 2021.
Okay.
Because I was here when that, either 2021 or 2020.
Yeah, okay, okay. Thank you for that correction. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. I didn't want to interrupt with the program, so I'm always I enjoy listening to programs that try to police. So that's why I don't motivate the calling programs, because when I call it the program, sometimes I lose my track from the whole program. So I always want to grab it. And finally, something I would like to drop to our people.
Okay.
Most times, our people tend to clap. Like when Mazi always says, come with your pain. It's just simply because he doesn't want you to forget things. You can always reflect back on what he said.
Yeah.
You know, he said a lot of things, but what I understand from most of our people, even in our IPO, in our IPO, when you hold discussions with them, you realize that it's like the whole program Mazi was hosting was like festival. There is nothing they kept. Right now, most people will come and they expect you to tell them this and that and that and that. But I don't know how anybody will expect anybody to tell you when everything he said is playing like a movie in Nigeria. It's an open film playing in Nigeria, but people are not seeing it. So sometimes I will urge people, no matter how difficult it is, go back to most of our leaders' broadcast, listen to them, try to grab something from it, and not just listening to it like it was an entertainment to them. Everything he said is happening every second. And how he said Biafra was going to come, everything is playing out the same way. Even the crisis they are still falling in Nigeria is bringing the Biafra to us. If they like, they can do anything they want, just like he said to us. Be focused, be on your lane. They can do everything they want. They will only try to dampen us, but in the end, Biafra is coming to us. So why are people not seeing those things? They thought he was only saying it for saying sake.
This is Mazi. This is Mazi. Let me ship you something. This is the reason why most of our people, IPIP members, are falling apart. Because most of them listen to, like what he said, most of them listen to Mazi Kanu as an entertainment.
Yeah.
So they never listen to Mazi Kanu and see the spirituality that is attached. No, they see the spirituality that is attached to every of his single words. Do you understand me? This is the problem most of our IPOB members had. And most of them, glory be to God, most of them have fallen apart. That's why I say IPOB have been super fitted. There's something they call super fitted. And this kind of IPOB we want before Biafra will come.
Yeah.
Because that time we are mixed up with gullible people. So much gullible people. It's like what is playing out this recently. How can somebody be inboxing you, asking you, what are you doing to free Mazi Kanu? As if they don't understand the meaning of freedom of a nation. The man inside understand everything. He's not even worried. His worry is that let we that is outside here not to disappoint him.
Exactly.
And what is that disappointment? Is these people now that is falling apart? They have disappointed this man. Somebody inboxed me 2 weeks ago and said, is it until Mazi Kanu die in DSS dungeon that the IPOB will begin to act or the leadership will begin to do something? I read the message. After I read it, because of his person I know, I have to call him back. I say, are you the one asking me this question or somebody asked you to ask me this question? I said, I am highly disappointed in you for asking me such foolish question. He said, how is it foolish? That is like everywhere is cool. I said, do you want everywhere to be on fire before? I asked him, do you want to see fire everywhere? He said, no, they should do something because what if he died there? I said, if he died there, it concern you. I was very angry with him. I said, if he died there, does it concern you? Does it concern you? The most important thing is Biafra going to come or not? Biafra is going to come. I said, the man that you are worried about understand the block by block of this journey. That's why whenever he want to send you a message, he say he will tell you to be focused. Because he know if you lose focus, that means you have lost the journey.
Yeah, you'll be out of place, and then you begin to fight to get yourself back online, you know. So sometimes, like, I remember before he was kidnapped, one of the programs he made, many people who were actually vibrating on a very high frequency could feel something was happening. Because remember when he said, now Biafrans, let's talk. What would you do if you do not see me? Tell me exactly what would you do? He asked everybody listening that very day, that question. Are you ready? If you say you are ready, we will go into this time. And this is actually the time to weed the chaff away from the wheat. Maybe most of you may be surprised because in the end, there may be only few IPOB, trustful body IPOB members that will be left in that time. These are the people that will stand till the end. So when all these things are happening, you know, sometimes it's human, you know, to sometimes show your emotions, you know, when this shock comes. But sometimes when this happens, you go back to his messages and listen to his words. And you pick up again. You say, oh, actually, these things are playing out. Sometimes I get calls from home. What are you guys doing? This is happening and nothing is happening. Nobody talks about Mazi and everything is ending. And I'll say to them, if they are holding him, is Nigeria better? Nigeria is not better. You cannot see that war.
Nigeria is getting worse herself.
Everything will be worse. Finally, everything happening in Nigeria is something that leading to the destruction. It's finished. They are only holding him, trying to persuade him to change his mind. That's what is happening. And if you look at Nigeria, let me say this finally. Nigeria is irrelevant. In fight going on in Nigeria, most Nigerians think this is happening only in Nigeria. It's happening all over the world. Sanitation is going on even from the countries we call the best ones, the last to the least. There is this sanitation going on. So those hands, like I always call them pythons, those pythons to Mazi, Kechie and Nigeria. Don't worry. And they will be in every other country and in another way that moving out to Nigeria. Now, most of them is involved directly in that thing, one way or the other. Other crimes are not near in their own various countries. From a country and know their own IPO. Every country with their petrol. Even in the country you're living, they are sanitizing. All of these things are playing behind the scenes, but we don't see it. It is only when your eyes are open, when you have raised your vibration, then you can see these things. You don't need anybody to tell you. But our people don't open their eyes. Mazi has entertained them. That's the whole time they spent trying to teach our people, make our people up. They thought he was just shouting, or they thought he was singing. I really don't get it. Everything is playing before our eyes. Look at what he told us also, if you remember, when he said, that was even maybe late 2018 or 19, when he said, what is going to happen? Many of us were told when he said, war is going to break out in a foreign land, and they will be fighting. You wouldn't think they are fighting because of you, because of their arrogance. Britain will not tell you. Be ready. Have all of us forgotten all of these things? It's all playing out. So let us just focus on the ball, like you always say, that when it happens, we will see our Biafra. We will use our hand and think we can walk away. It's playing out there. If anybody is not seeing it, better open your eyes, stock up your house, and then see how the end game is going to play out. They will start running away when nobody is checking them because the net will be cut off here, and all of them will lose their focus. They will begin to run low when Nigeria is checking. So that is what is playing out.
Exactly, Mas. Thank you very much. I'll stay a little bit longer for the program today. So maybe when I have chance, maybe I'm looking towards Saturday. I will visit tomorrow and Friday. Then Saturday, I will anchor program again to continue to open the brain of our people because their life matters. Their life matters a lot. Our people need to be the way they are destroying this youth. It's spending me. I'm telling you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, my brother. Take care.
So we'll continue this program on Saturday. I won't be able to go more further in this program now. I want to be anchoring this program to be sanitizing the brains of our youth so that they will not be falling into hand because that is the new method they are using now to collect money in Abuja. Imagine coming to deceive them only to just betray them. The same person who will tell them that is recruiting them for ESL. It's the person who will still arrange, share money to commissioners, the money they pay him, they will not distribute the money at the end of the day, they will come and raid them. Raiding them, they will just find 1, 2 people there, they will beat those people in their presence and tell them, oh yeah, agree. They will not call Yoruba media. That is only what we will do. We'll continue pushing and trying to know how much we can go to keep our youth alive. Because the politicians have indeed rendered them useless by not giving them, providing any job opportunity. So most of them are looking for any opportunity, And for those of them who is aware of the crime they are going to commit, I will urge them, we have land. Biafra land, they have land. To start farming is very easy. If you don't have money, call 1 or 2 people in abroad. Oh, we have to lease. It's English name is lease. Lease out the land for a period of time. Oh yeah, yes, leasing. You call 2 people or 3 people, and a brother, sister. I'm a graduate. Instead of him to go and start trying, want to make million tomorrow and they die tomorrow. You want to go engage in the kidnapping of your brother to collect money that you do not make in his hand. I guess they will be afraid. This is rubbish. Go to people, they raise you up to 50,000 for you. You go inside typical village where they are leasing land 10,000. Even for I remember igoro alam call you bo. Harvest ya, you go there, you go those typical village, start farming there. At least with 50,000, you can get up to, let's say, 5 plots of land you can farm. Our land grow every day. If it is potato, you will want to farm, it will grow there. If it is carrot, it will grow. Nothing our land doesn't grow. If it is yam, it will grow. You start from there. If you know what happened, you become a big farmer. Don't allow these politicians to use you. These politicians they are evil. Their own children in abroad, they have sent them because they know the land is not safe. They send them there, they keep on rubbishing the land. And you are helping them to rubbish because if they can't carry this rubbishing of the land by themselves, they are using you to do so. And you agree. If you have something to do with it, they can use you. They can't use you. If they approach you, you bill them, you give them a very serious bill that they will not be able to pay. Imagine now you were a self-made man. Somebody want to use, a politician want to use you for thuggery. You look at him and say, can you give me 2 billion naira? Okay, I've said the mission you want to send me. I need 2 billion naira. That's the only way I can do that. Do you think do you think that man will come near you again? They are always looking for people to give 10,000, 20,000 to rubbish the land. That's why we say be hardworking, so that they will not see anybody to use again. When they come, when they approach you, you hammer and bill. Okay, kidnap, okay, so bad. I get kidnap when you know time get kidnap. You see, okay, like how nobody need the mobilization fund. So I go to mobilization to mobilize their friend. As a big guy you are, you see I didn't need the 100 million. Yeah, but because these politicians, upon all the billion they have stolen, they can never give you money that will better your life. That is the secret of politicians. They want to be giving you that money that you will go and spend and come back. You will go and spend and come back. Yeah, these people are evil. These people are evil. When you give him billion, when you say, imagine you say, give me 100 million for mobilization of boys. You know that that money can build you a fine house. You know that that money can buy you a very good vehicle. You know that that money can establish you, will not give you. All my actually for one night. He will not give you that money. He will be looking for those you will give 50,000. He will be looking for those you will give 100,000 to use them and commit crime. And it's only hungry person can accept that kind of money from them. But if you are not hungry, you will not. From me, from here, I say, may you keep on guiding you or protect and protect our men on ground, protect Eastern Security Network, all the national coordinators, protect them. All the people that is working assiduously to make sure that our land is peaceful and development will come. Because if land is peaceful, development will come. That's something I saw in Aba a few days ago. I love it. Night activities have restored back in Aba. This is how Aba is being known then. And I don't know about those days. Now people are doing business at night hour. This is how it is in abroad. It's what we want. We want this kind of functioning in Anambra. We want it in Imo State. We want it in Ebonyi. This is how economy grow. This thing that you are doing in Nigeria, where if you come night, everybody is locking his shop. I lock shop, I lock Lobodo Ibo. How they may shifting. If you open shop, those that will be in the morning, they will stay. Says if they're tired, they go home. Another person will come and take over in the night, the morning. It have beginning to happen in Aba now. Night activity throughout the night. Those ones will go and sleep. Their brother will come and take over the shop in the morning. It's how it's supposed to be. All these politicians, they scatter our land, destroy our land with insecurity. Moment is 7 o'clock, everybody's running home to go and hide his head. What is all this nonsense? Let night activities restore back to all the states in Biafra land. Both bias everywhere. This is what we call development. This is what IPOB want. But these politicians, they have knew where we are going to. They know that we are going for development and they don't want it. They don't want this, because this development come. If that kind of activity restore, nobody will count them as human being anymore. Nobody will have their time. Everybody will ignore them. God bless all of you for joining this program. They will.